Citrea is the first fully programmable platform secured directly by the Bitcoin network. It operates as a zero-knowledge rollup, a scaling solution that bundles hundreds of transactions into a single cryptographic proof to reduce network congestion. Running a live blockchain network at this scale carries extreme technical pressure. Behind the scenes, hypergrowth creates an invisible burden. Development teams often face resource contention between back-end services, fragmented system monitoring, and temporary manual server fixes that quickly accumulate into technical debt. A single point of failure, like a Bitcoin node losing synchronization with the rest of the network, can bring the entire system to a halt. When that happens, startup developers are forced to drop everything and fight server fires instead of innovating on their core product. SREForce is a specialized engineering partner built to solve this exact problem. They embed directly with development teams to rebuild cloud-agnostic infrastructure from the ground up. Building revolutionary blockchain technology only matters if you have a resilient, automated operational foundation to keep it running smoothly around the clock. The first architectural upgrade SREForce implements is eliminating operational blind spots. They replace temporary patches with precise per-container memory allocation and introduce graceful shutdowns for Bitcoin nodes, ensuring services restart cleanly without corrupting data. To track system health across all these environments, they built a massive centralized monitoring system containing 25 distinct dashboards. This visualization shows how data streams from dashboards are processed through 84 highly specific alert rules to catch anomalies long before they escalate. Alerts are then routed through abstract operational services to instantly page the correct engineering team, eliminating alert fatigue. Comprehensive observability turns a startup's engineering culture from reactive panic into a state of proactive stability. The second structural pillar completely removes manual server updates. Everything is shifted to GitOps, an operational framework where infrastructure is managed entirely through code repositories. For Citrea, SREForce systematically migrated 35 distinct code repositories into a standardized workflow managed entirely through Terraform and GitHub Actions. This workflow demonstrates how every deployment is assigned an immutable image tag, a unique identifier for a container that cannot be altered, guaranteeing absolute consistency. If a deployment fails, the strict standardization creates a foolproof automated rollback path to restore the previous locked version. Automating the delivery pipeline removes deployment friction, letting developers safely push new code at scale without worrying about breaking the live system. The final pillar focuses on securing the network architecture against breaches prior to a live mainnet launch. SREForce stripped out shared network encryption keys and replaced them with highly granular, per-service key management service encryption. This isolates access so that one compromised node cannot expose the entire network. They also eliminated static, long-term user credentials in favor of temporary GitHub OIDC tokens. OIDC, or OpenID Connect, is an identity layer that allows systems to verify users and grant temporary access without ever passing or storing permanent secret keys. This diagram shows the secret ceremony, a specialized one-time script executed in an isolated offline virtual machine to programmatically generate all mainnet passwords. Its core purpose is to ensure that absolutely no human ever knows or holds the actual production secrets. Enforcing a strict zero-trust architecture protects both the core blockchain product and the startup's reputation from supply chain vulnerabilities. The chaotic, manual backend of the early startup phase is completely replaced by an organized, automated engine seamlessly managed by SREForce. As detailed here, SREForce prioritizes knowledge transfer and internal team autonomy over long-term vendor lock-in. Asad Yusuf Atik, the CTO of Chainway Labs, notes that the greatest advantage of working with SREForce is their ability to take ownership of the product exactly like an internal, deeply invested DevOps team. True infrastructure expertise is invisible. It operates quietly in the background, empowering founders to focus entirely on scaling their core vision, knowing that the operational foundation below is completely secure.